Hello, it's Nikki. Welcome to a brand new episode. I've got a really powerful question for you today that will help you with your marketing. You might be one of these people, like I was in the very beginning, of just writing marketing on my to-do list and not really knowing what the heck I was going to do. And then I get to Friday and I go, well, I kind of done that. Or I wrote a blog, maybe, yeah, I'll give that a tick. And then I would write it on the following week's to-do list. So this powerful question comes from somebody that I know called Chris Grady, who is a brilliant man. He's a brilliant coach. He's really one of those people that just supports, he's got a lot of love to give, and he's a real champion of the arts, of creativity, and doing what you love. And his background is as a theatre producer. And he shared this one line with me once where I was sort of blown away because it made me think about things in a different way. So to give a bit of context to this, he's a theatre producer. So when he was thinking about this particular question, he was looking at it from filling his theatre for making it work not only creatively, but financially as well. So the question is, who's on your front row? And with theatre, for example, you do want the seats to be sold because that's how you make your money, of course. But also you want the people who are on those seats to really love what you do, or to have an opinion, or to be moved. You don't want to have an audience full of people who go, I don't really get theatre. Like, they're just acting, aren't they? It's not really real. And yeah, I don't really like Shakespeare, so I'm here and then I'm going to do a terrible review. In fact, you want the opposite. You want people who will say, I've been waiting for this. I was so moved by this. I cannot wait to see what you've got next. Let me pay in advance for the next season. Or you want that energy. You want that sense of somebody going, gosh, that was a pivotal moment for me. So when he was thinking about his front row, he would be thinking about those people who will be able to move the needle in terms of that creative process. So maybe it was producers to take things on a West End show. Maybe it was people who were going to finance a film version of this particular play. Maybe it was celebrities with huge followings on Instagram that were going to share about this, so the rest of the seats would be filled. So I want you to think about this in terms of your personal brand. And you might be like me, who has different audiences, different front rows. They're sort of the same, but let me give you a bit of context to this. So when I'm thinking about, for example, my one-to-one clients, I'm really doing this work about who ideally I want in that audience. And I actually don't want people in that, and I've kind of really learnt this the hard way, who will sit in that audience and go, I'm never going to pay, like, it's nice, but, and just be a bit indifferent about it. I want people to be in the vibe of like, I think I could do that too. I really want to go for it and have that excitement, have that energy, etc. Also, this comes up in terms of my acting work. So I am thinking about how I can share my acting work with those casting directors, with those producers, with those directors, and get my name out in the industry. And also my agent does that for me as well. I'm also thinking about this in terms of my speaking gigs, like who are the bookers of the events that I want to speak at? Are there corporate relationships that I want to build? What does that look and feel like? So to take it back a step then, if that's the end goal of thinking about who do I want on my front row, how can I create content or traction or conversation that's going to support me to be able to follow through? So if I'm thinking about, for example, getting more speaking gigs, I've got to show that I'm showing up live and that I'm a good speaker and that I can communicate a message and that it has a story and it has a beginning, middle, and an end. I have to be able to show that. So I want you to think about what is your next end goal. And this could be in a marketing perspective of getting more clients. Like, who do you want on your front row? Who do you want in your audience? And if you're starting out, or if you're going to the next level and really thinking about building that community, Be really discerning about how you can support your people or your potential ideal people in the best, most brilliant way. Because I know myself, like I can share lovely pictures of my kids all day and they always get loads of likes and they're very sweet and I like other people's kids and all of that stuff. But is it going to get me to my end goal? And so notice your feed, notice what you're putting out there, and make sure that you're guiding people, that you're taking people on that process so they say, I know what they're all about, or I can't wait to see when that show goes live or when they start to launch. Are you doing enough of that sort of foyer drinks, having a lovely time? Are you raising that awareness? So if you're not, I've got a couple of options that you might want to look at. You can go to nikkiraby.com/speak up, which is my speaking program, which might be useful for you. Another thing you can do is book a free 15-minute session with me, nikkiraby.com/contact. That will take you through to my calendar. And the third one is a freebie where you can start to work on your speaking and your communication, even if nobody knows who you are and you've never been a paid speaker before, etc. So hopefully those tools will be useful for you. As always, I will leave all the description down below, and I would love to hear what you think. And also feel free to write in the comments or email me directly. Let me know who you want in your front row, because you know what? I might just know them. I could do an introduction, and there's something really powerful about putting yourself out there and saying, yes, I'm available, I am ready, I am good to go. So thanks always, as always, for being with me, and I will see you very soon. Please make sure you subscribe and share and leave a review. I would absolutely love that and be so grateful for it. Thank you so much. Lots of love. Bye.